talking about credit cards. Like credit card Visas right here for 1,000. Like on that math problem of 30, and then for the 57% right there, I say work on on a laptop. I know what they're talking about is like for credit cards. You have right here is like talk about for the, if this was right here was supposed to be like the source of math problem right here for 1,000, and then for times with multiplication of the 30 right here, and then for 57%. And we were like, oh yeah, you all remember about when we had something like this, like back when we were kids, huh? It's like talking about right here, like for any source of credit card. And you're like, well, if we would actually do the math right, and like say wondering about if for a certain amount of money, I say, like put on a credit card. And I say, so like, yeah, talk to the broom and you'll be able to have discussion from there. I'm talking about here, like we're working the math right here. But we wanted to work that, like, so if I say for any source of sounds, like so far as, for anything related to a credit card. Let's say, and I wonder if I can check it. And I wonder if I can check it all right now. Like, so, like, but on here, talk about here with the calculator right here. Like warrant or, anything that is related to any source of credit card, and say if it's a contract or any source of agreement it is. And we're like warrant or, like, and I wonder if I can check it. And I wonder if I can check it all right now. Is it check it a hottie hot? Or check it a hottie hot? Well, on hand to talk right here, like for credit cards though. And if anybody, like say, right here is the calculator, and if we're like wanting to work about, how old were we whenever we first learned the basics about the multiplication table, about the counting, and then it's like for spending though. Like really, how many of us would really need a credit card, huh? Or is it playing a tune? Such the tune that goes like. Or I talk about here like stuff like, I wonder if I can check it all right now. Here's a check it a honey hon. Or check it a honey hon. And I talk about here, like say, for talk to the broom right here, if my friend he source a credit card bill, I say, you remember having something like this back whenever you were a kid, huh? Yeah, but how many of us are going to get approved $1,000, huh? It's like, you know what $1,000 is, huh? I say it's the type of stuff where it's like, about here, I say, and I wonder if I could check it. And I wonder if I can check it all right now. But I talk about here, have it here the calculator. You have right here the calculator right here. And you have right here is the blanket. I say, anybody say you want to go out and buy something expensive, right? It's like with the credit card, or if it's like say, buy a type of gift, and you're like wanting to wear, like, I just want to go ahead and hold my blanket just like this, okay? I don't even want to think twice. I don't even want to think twice about the fact about really like any sorts of credit card amount you have right here is like with the credit card. And I say, back whenever we were kids, that the first thing that we probably wanted to wear, really, the first thing we may read, I say for $1,000, huh? And how much, let's say, for anything that's read on the back of the card, your expiration date or anything like that, and you're like wanting to wear anything about the mathematical sources, I say, and I wonder if I can check it all right now. Is it check it a hottie, huh? Or is it check it? Or is it check it a hottie, huh? Well, I'm talking about here, like say for anything about what's called for credit cards though. I say, like hold a credit card like that. And I say, and then you have your hold your blanket right here. I say, all I want to do is just hold the blanket, hold the blanket, other than the fact that, to think about it's like the cost of the matter. And it's like, I said, what the credit card, huh? Yeah, well, you can go ahead and talk to the broom, and like the broom will handle it. But on the hand, the top of here, like this, like, here's the blanket, and if I say, and I say, we may have had something like this back whenever we were kids. It's like with the credit card, huh? About how many of us, how old were we whenever we first, as I say, top up for the new year, huh? How many of us, how old we were whenever we first started using a broom, huh? Anything about what you call cleaning up, or anything like that. It's like, yeah, you can go and talk to the broom, and you'll be able to get answers from that. But on the other hand, I say for credit cards. And with any source of credit card, I have, it's like, yeah, what exactly does purple do to the credit card? Let's say, let's say if it's changed the color, or if it's white, say you say you have right here, I top it here, and I wonder if I can shake it. And I wonder if I can shake it all right now. On top of here, let's see, with the credit card right here. And I wonder if I can shake it. And I wonder if I can shake it all right now. Is a shake it on? I would say for anything about what's called, like for the cards, you say for the credit card. Or if I say, or is a shake it on? Is a shake it on? Or is a shake it on? I'll try to say top, I'd say for credit card New Year, Comedy Man.
Really, if like for any amount of money on a credit card, we may want to do the math right here. Top, I say if it's supposed to be a Visa or for MasterCard or any sort of Discover card right here for $1,000. I'm sure most of us know about what $1,000 is. It's something that's equal more than, let's say, the basic 400 or 700, or say for any, any kids that may want to where that, to be qualified for a credit card, it seems like to where you just really had to put a lot of time work into it, just for it to appear. I say, yeah. Well, on your hand, for any source of credit card, and whenever you get them right here, it just seems like, it seems like it's all about you being good and just be able to get them if it's anything about gift card related. But if you have right here for 57%, and if anybody were to do the math problem right here, say for 1,000, and then like for the 30 days, and then for the 57%, I would say on average that would all be about 834.91. So if we use that math problem right there as like a decimal multiplication type problem right there, and like where we're to where that for any source of amounts right there. And for about how much you say for 834.91, and then you multiply that, it's like for the 57%, I say, unless if you for any source of word problems, like you're looking at a credit card. So it seems like it's all about what you call like a brain teaser each time, and then you have right here's for the 20 right here, for expiration date. Right here it's like for 2017. Is it really a new year? Is it really 2017, or is it year 2020? And like where you buy 2020, and I say note about for any source a credit card likely to be approved right here. But your tab right here is like it's like between plus and then the minus and then the multiplication right here. So if we were to have right here, like for 51.05, and then you have right here a few other math problems right here. And I do that, the equals, and then for any source of mathematical equations, your points right there, and you were to really about for how it's all about credit card, and back whenever you were a kid, that just seemed so confusing, because really that most of us will probably know about that we may have been used to doing the mathematications just by what you call these little plastic cubes that you would keep diced on, like it's like a certain say cup or whichever, just to be able to count them. But then now it's like it seems like to where that it's all kept track on a little electronic card. But other than that, top I say it's like for the New Year's, it's like here for 1 year or so. But I know for how the card is handled for anybody there, to say it's like is it really a New Year? Is it year 2017 already? Like, and I wonder if I can check it. And I wonder if I can shake it all right now. Is it shake it a hotty hot? Or is it shake it a hotty hot? But on your hand, I talk about here, I'd say for the mathematical issue, thanks for watching everyone, and have a great day.